How did the 12 apostles die? The tragic end of the 12 apostles of Jesus. The story of the 12 apostles is at the heart of Christianity and its teachings. These men, hand-picked by Jesus to be his closest followers, played a pivotal role in spreading his message after his death and resurrection. However, the details of how each apostle met their end have been subjects of debate and intrigue for centuries. In this video, we dive into the various traditions and stories surrounding the deaths of the 12 apostles, exploring historical sources and enduring legends that have shaped their legacies. Peter, one of the most well-known and influential apostles, is remembered for his strong leadership. According to tradition, he was crucified in Rome under Emperor Nero's rule. It is said that Peter requested to be crucified upside down, feeling unworthy to die in the same manner as Jesus. Though this story has been passed down through early Christian writings, there is no contemporary record to verify the details. Nonetheless, it remains a powerful symbol of Peter's humility and faith. Andrew, Peter's brother, also met a martyr's death due to his relentless mission to spread the gospel. Most traditions say he was crucified on an X-shaped cross, now known as St. Andrew's Cross. Despite his agonizing pain, Andrew continued to preach for several days while on the cross, urging those around him to embrace Christianity. His unwavering faith and courage inspired countless others, and his legacy lives on as a symbol of sacrifice and devotion. James the Greater. James was the first apostle to be martyred, and his death left a profound mark on the Christian community. According to the book of Acts 12, 1-2, he was beheaded by order of King Herod Agrippa thus, around 44 AD, in an attempt to please the Jews and halt the spread of Christianity. James's death marked the beginning of a period of persecution for Christians, but his courage in the face of death inspired others to stand firm in their faith. His legacy endures as a symbol of sacrifice and hope, motivating future generations to remain steadfast. John. Unlike his fellow apostles, John is known as the only one who did not die a martyr. Tradition holds that he lived to an old age and passed away in Ephesus around 100 AD. However, there are legends that suggest he endured torture and was exiled to the island of Patmos before his death. John's life, marked by both suffering and longevity, reflects his unique role among the apostles. Philip, though he is mentioned less frequently in biblical accounts, Philip's impact on Christianity was significant. Tradition holds that he was martyred by crucifixion in Hierapolis, an ancient city in what is now Turkey. Throughout his life, Philip performed many miracles, such as healings and exorcisms, which strengthened the faith of believers but also drew the ire of local authorities. His courage in continuing to preach despite fierce opposition serves as a reminder that even the lesser-known apostles played a crucial role in spreading the Christian faith, leaving a lasting legacy of inspiration. Bartholomew stands out as an intriguing and devoted figure among the apostles. Known for his commitment to spreading the gospel, his life and death remain the subject of much fascination. Though his presence in biblical accounts is less pronounced, Bartholomew's dedication has not been forgotten, and his story continues to inspire. Matthew, the missionary evangelist Matthew, also known as Levi, is traditionally credited with writing the gospel that bears his name. The accounts of his death differ. Some say he was martyred in Ethiopia, while others suggest he passed away peacefully. His life and contributions to spreading the gospel remain a lasting legacy in the Christian tradition. James the Less James, considered one of the early leaders of the church in Jerusalem, met a tragic end. According to later accounts, he was thrown from the temple's pinnacle and, when he refused to renounce his faith, was beaten to death with clubs. His courage in the face of such cruelty has cemented his role as a steadfast leader in Christian history. Thaddeus, Judas Thaddeus. Thaddeus, often overshadowed by his fellow apostles, has a life filled with mystery and uncertainty. While some traditions claim he was martyred in Syria or Persia, others speak of his work spreading Christianity in regions unfamiliar with the faith. Despite the lack of concrete details about his death, Thaddeus's legacy endures, particularly in Catholic tradition, where he is regarded as the patron saint of lost causes. His story inspires perseverance and faith, reminding us that even those whose stories remain unclear played vital roles in spreading Christianity. Simon the Zealot. Simon the Zealot's fate is the subject of conflicting stories. Some say he was crucified for his unwavering dedication to preaching Christianity, while others suggest he was dismembered by local authorities. His story reflects the fierce opposition early Christians faced, showing the courage and sacrifice required to spread the gospel. Judas Iscariot. Judas Iscariot remains one of the most tragic figures in the apostle narrative. Known for betraying Jesus for 30 pieces of silver, Judas's life is marked by internal conflict and remorse. After realizing the weight of his actions, he took his own life, an act of profound guilt and regret. Matthew 27:5. Judas's betrayal not only led to Jesus' crucifixion, but also raises deep questions about free will, redemption, and destiny. His story invites reflection on the struggles we all face when confronted with choices that shape our lives. Matthias. After Judas Iscariot's betrayal and death, Matthias was chosen to take his place among the apostles. Acts 1:26. The details of Matthias's death are unclear, with some traditions suggesting he was martyred in Jerusalem or elsewhere. His selection marks the continuing expansion of the apostles' mission and the enduring legacy of their work. The deaths of the 12 apostles are filled with dramatic, often tragic stories, yet they reflect deep devotion and sacrifice for their faith. While many of the details have been passed down through tradition, each apostle's life left an indelible mark on the history of Christianity. Studying these narratives helps us appreciate not just their individual sacrifices, but also the lasting impact they had on spreading the Christian message across the ancient world. Their legacy continues to inspire millions today, serving as examples of commitment to faith and perseverance in the face of adversity. So there you have it, friends, a closer look at the final days of the 12 apostles. Through their bravery and sacrifice, they have left a legacy that endures to this day. If you found this video insightful, let us know in the comments which apostle resonated most with you and why. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss our future videos. See you next time.